But yeah, man. Asia Wilson, man, commanded $19.
Caitlin Clark doesn't just move the needle, she is the needle. And if you need any more proof of that, the Indiana Fever exhibition game sold out in just about 30 minutes.
Aja Wilson and the Las Vegas Aces just got a harsh reality check, and it's not a good look. While the Indiana Fever's preseason game sold out in under an hour, Wilson and her squad are struggling to fill seats, practically giving away tickets just to get people in the building. Not only is Caitlin Clark outdrawing the WNBA's so-called best player, but she's also making the reigning MVP's star power look insignificant. Did Wilson forget to remind everyone she exists with? A group text? Did the Aces marketing team get too distracted by brunch plans to sell tickets? Whatever the reason, Vegas might need Clark just to pack the arena. And you better believe that's got Aja Wilson fuming.
This, by the way, is driving Aja Wilson fans nuts. They're furious that this is happening on the same day. Why are they doing this? Oh my God, don't they realize the impact of Aja Wilson, blah, blah. What impact? Stop it.
Meanwhile, Indiana Fever fans are going all out, some even camping overnight, just for a chance to see Caitlin Clark in action during a preseason game at the University of Iowa. Not only did her old stomping grounds sell out instantly, but ticket prices exploded on resale sites, with some seats going for thousands of dollars. The cheapest ticket, between $400 and $500. Yes, nearly $500, just to watch Clark warm up before the real season even starts. Fans are treating this like Game 7 of the WNBA Finals, and honestly, can you blame them?
But yeah, it's a big situation again. Like Caitlin Clark selling out Iowa, sold out a preseason game. People saying it sold out in 40 minutes. This is within 20 minutes. Like, obviously, you couldn't get onto the damn website. It's sold out. You could have been trying to refreshing the page and not got tickets. Most of the time, it officially sold out in 40 minutes, but like realistically, it almost crashed the website.
But let's shift the focus to Las Vegas, because it's getting downright embarrassing. The so-called powerhouse of the WNBA can't even sell tickets for $19, which is less than the price of a meal at a mid-tier restaurant. At this rate, the Aces might as well start handing out freebies just to fill a few rows. You'd think that a team stacked with MVPs, All-Stars, and Olympians wouldn't have to beg for fans. Yet, here we are.
The Las Vegas Aces. So, let me see how much it's going to bust my pockets to go see the Aces in their first preseason game, man. $19. Jeez Christ. Jesus, please, man.
Let's put this into perspective. The resale price of 2 courtside Fever tickets for a preseason game could cover a round-trip flight to Vegas, a luxury hotel stay, and a high-end steak dinner. And you'd still have enough cash left over to buy Aces tickets with money to spare.
I just want to point that out. As an Indiana Fever fan, I mean, there are people who are willing to pay all kinds of money to get tickets. There are people who are buying merch, flying off the shelves, basketball, all kinds of stuff. And they're begging to buy that shoe. That's why I said, Nike, I don't know what the deal is. I'm not into the contract or anything like that. They got something, whatever their agreement is, that's their agreement. I'm saying, though, when that shoe shows up, they better prepare and be ready.
Caitlin Clark didn't just join the WNBA, she completely shook up the league's entire landscape. The Fever, a team that was barely on the radar for years, is now the hottest ticket in basketball, while the Aces just got a harsh reality check. Championship banners don't always fill seats. If Vegas isn't careful, they might find themselves fading into the background. Because Clark is the future.
Remember, fans, are for real Indiana Fever fans, and they buy tickets, they sell out arenas, home and away, they buy merch.
Asia Wilson and the Las Vegas Aces can try to spin the narrative, but the numbers don't lie. The hype just isn't there. Some might blame the market, claiming Vegas has too many entertainment options. But let's be real, Indiana isn't exactly Times Square, yet the Fever are selling out at record speed, while the Aces are practically giving tickets away like grocery store samples. Two-time champions, stacked with talent, yet their seats are gathering dust in the bargain bin. This isn't a market issue, it's an interest issue.
They're sold out, so I really don't know what they're gonna do about this. I guess it's just kind of like one of those missed opportunities, and you know, a lot of people are saying they need to move this to a stadium because there's no doubt in Iowa, if you move this to a stadium, it would be sold out.
While Caitlin Clark, fresh off a historic rookie season, has the entire world watching and her stock skyrocketing, the Aces are fading into the background. The so-called face of the league, Asia Wilson, can't even draw enough fans to match the price of a typical dinner bill. Meanwhile, people are lining up and paying top dollar just to watch Clark play, whether it's Jackie Young, Wilson, or anyone else dominating. It's clear who the fans are truly here to see.
Did you see how many people showed up to watch Caitlin Clark play golf? With actual attention economics at play, Caitlin's participation in any league has an existential bearing. Nobody outside of Asia herself cares about whether Asia shows up.
It's not even a competition. The Caitlin Clark effect is undeniable, and Asia Wilson and the Aces just have to deal with it. Be honest. When was the last time you saw courtside seats for a reigning MVP going for less than $20? That's unheard of. Meanwhile, Clark's games are selling out in minutes, and the resale market is exploding like it's the Super Bowl.
That's crazy because literally nobody asked, and sources close to Asia Wilson decided to answer anyway.
Think about it. While Aja Wilson is struggling to fill an arena like it's open mic night at a coffee shop, the conversation around Caitlin Clark is about how she's changing the game. The Aces thought they were the WNBA's hottest ticket until Clark showed up and completely shifted the landscape around her.
I'm going to go out there and I'm going to try to be the best. I get y'all saying best player in the world. That's great. It looks great. But I want to be the best person. I want to be the best teammate because that's how I get the best out of my team.
There are levels to this, and Caitlin Clark is proving she's in a league of her own. The future of the WNBA has arrived, and while Aces fans love flashing the back-to-back champions card, the real question is, what's the point of dominance? If no one is watching, you can stroll into an Aces game 5 minutes before tip-off and still land a front row seat like it's a clearance sale. Meanwhile, trying to get a ticket to see Caitlin Clark is like scoring front row seats to a Beyoncé concert. Gone in seconds.
Because Indiana Fever fans support, not just by running their mouth or running their fingers, they actually do something. And those who may not be able to afford it, they want to do something. And so this is just me saying, way to go, Fever fans. And we love, listen, remember how it was like nobody wants to go play in Indiana? Nobody wants to play with Caitlin Clark. Those fans. And we came to find out when free agency showed up, everybody wanted to go to Indiana and play for the Indiana Fever and play with Caitlin Clark, and when they got here, started praising the fans.
Beyond just dominating on the court, Caitlin Clark is reshaping the entire sports landscape. Fans who had never watched a WNBA game before are now buying jerseys, lining up for tickets, and selling out arenas they didn't even know existed. Meanwhile, Asia Wilson's games have the atmosphere of a midweek high school scrimmage, with half-empty seats and concession stands practically giving away popcorn. Aces fans can complain about disrespect all they want, but the truth is, ticket sales don't lie. Real demand speaks for itself.
I shouldn't be surprised, and yet I'm still surprised because Indiana Fever preseason, not even like preseason, exhibition game, where the Indiana Fever are going to play the Brazilian national team at Cover Hawkeye Arena, Caitlin's college facility, sold out. They went on sale this morning at 9 a.m. for Fever season ticket holders, Iowa donors, and Iowa season ticket holders for women's basketball. And then general admission was supposed to go on sale tomorrow at 9 a.m. I'm hearing rumblings of like maybe scalpers got in, like the secondary market is already crazy, but it was sold out and a bunch of season ticket holders couldn't even get their tickets. Iowa women's basketball posted this on their Instagram and on their Facebook just a few minutes ago that, hey, it's already sold out. No point in trying to get tickets tomorrow for the general public because you can't.